Investment Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Luke Diesel leading things off and takes a strike.
Inside ball.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Byron Buxton. In the dirt. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-1. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. Seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That one pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. That's out number 3. Bryson Stott steps in for the Royals.
The second baseman, number 5. I said.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martin on the move. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins.
Ball.
Collins in his second season, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Right,
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Brent Rooker.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that
That's
misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope, that's a ball.
Foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Just missed.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
Out to short, Neto. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6.
Ryan Jeffers
catcher,
at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jensen down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
This one in the air center field. Thomas makes his way towards it, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, Zach Neto steps in for the Royals. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball one. This one in the air right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 down. Out to short, Lee. Fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So digging in, Carter Jensen.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one inside. Look out. Hey! Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Batting in, the designated
So
hitter,
runner at second, 2 down. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Man at second. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ball, that's in.
That one finds the zone, and now 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
Ball, that's outside.
This one popped up. Stop. Should have this one. And there's one away. Austin Martin will hit next.
Austin Martin.
Ball one.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. This to center field. 2 down. So up next, Luke Peschel. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single.
Ball, that's out.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And he swings through that one.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop. Moving under it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That to right. Wallner on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. So the Royals batting order turns over. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not even close there. Ball 2. That's down and in. Fouled off to the right. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Royals.
Down to number 2 hitter, Isaac Collins. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Brent Rooker steps in for the Royals. Walked his first time. Hammered. And now maybe extra bases. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. On to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Kansas City, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Thomas takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Twins.
So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit.
Oh, that got him.
The batter, number 9.
One down. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Minnesota.
Next to hit, Cody Clemens. Grounded out his first time off.
Ball, that's low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But
Arenado tossed to second, and that's 2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 4th, Zach Neto steps in for the Royals.
he's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Nato comes in to take his cuts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Nope.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a
Eric Ords on to pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. So the go. Run and now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Michael Massey looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Out towards right center field. Thomas ranging into the alley. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Matt Wallner.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin. He's 0 for 1.
Martin.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Now 1-1. Liner caught it second. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Lane Thomas. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off. The cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And that's a great play for the out. Back to the top of the order. This is Bryson Stott.
Inside, ball 1.
Upstairs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Popped up. Lee has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins.
The left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keeschel. Out towards right center field. Thomas takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Pasquantino. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the sixth. Brent Rooker steps in for the Royals.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And now it'll be the cleanup. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cody Funderburk.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Lined, and that's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Neto in the box again, takes a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to first. To Lee. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
At the plate, Carter Jensen. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Hard hit left side. Third out.
Hey, we about to take it up. Hey, we about to take it up.
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Bailey Falter will take over here.
These are the spots where really make a name for themselves late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nope, outside.
Fouled off. He was late. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rooker under it. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ball, that's out.
The Royals holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Falter, a 6'4" lefty, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015.
That's a ball.
There's the strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it remains 2-2. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee.
You know, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Ball, that pitch is out. Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed. And that's a strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Lane Thomas.
No, inside.
The 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Up the middle, Keishel slings to first, and that is out number 2. So up next, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right there. Stop.
That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
A changeup missing. And a count 1-2. Popped in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the 8th. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. In the air out to center. Takes it in for the out. And next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. Bunting for a hit. Sends it to first, and the bunt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Keishel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Royals trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Nope.
Hit on the ground to short. Neto. That ends the frame. Back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Now pitching for
Cole Sands gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
So digging in, Brent Rooker.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
To the right side. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss as he was late. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that. We go to the 9th. And now for the Twins. In Buxton. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Lucas Urse.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. That was straight queso right there.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next for Minnesota, Kazuma Okamoto. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So they're down to their final out. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Foul ball there. The Royals trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.